wanted to avoid similar situation that we saw last week. But again, when they arrived at the City of Johannesburg's regional offices, the city manager came out to actually receive their memorandum. They didn't want him to get that particular memorandum. Change of tactics. They said that they wanted Mayor Herman Mashaba himself to come through. All right, he was not there, of course, yeah.
So, Makeketla, let's just find out, as we mentioned, the protesters in Alexandra earlier marched on the Sandton local municipal offices, where they vowed to make their voices heard. They're calling for an end to the rampant crime in the area and want the government to take action against youth unemployment and widespread substance abuse. Tembeni Manana is the convener of the Alex Total Shutdown. She joins us now on the line. First of all, do you believe that your march was successful? All right, let's take you to Alexandra to see what is happening there right now. Mangoba, our colleague, is there.
Well, certainly, Tapiso, as you can see now, community members back here again on the streets of Alexandra this evening, of course, continuing with that total shutdown. You can see those fires, they have been ignited again here on London Road, and community members not backing down, quite upset, of course, from that march that they had earlier on, where they marched to the offices of the City of Joburg, trying to hand over a memorandum to the Mayor of Johannesburg, Herman Mashaba. And of course, you know that they did not hand over that particular memorandum because the city manager was sent to collect that memorandum, but the residents, of course, refusing for the city manager to accept that memorandum. They vowed to continue with the shutdown. They vowed to intensify the shutdown, saying that they're going to continue to close off the streets to traffic. They're going to ensure that none of the entrances into Alexandra are accessible to motorists come tomorrow. But of course, we're expecting that to resume tomorrow morning. But it seems that some of these residents have taken it upon themselves to come to the streets and to stage their demonstration to show their discontent at the picture and what's currently happening with regards to the City of Johannesburg not heeding to the call for the mayor to come and accept their memorandum. Of course, this is London Road. It has been blocked to traffic. As I speak to you now, vehicles are being turned back, and it's inaccessible at this point. None of the vehicles can pass at this point. We do understand, though, that they are not throwing stones at the vehicles, but they're merely asking the drivers not to use this particular stretch of road in order to make sure that the impact of that shutdown is quite felt by those who use this road. Of course, the residents are very angry. They're saying that the Mayor Herman Mashaba has continually disregarded their calls for him to come and receive their memorandum and for him to come and listen to their grievances. Of course, the grievances, you will know that they've raised since last week Wednesday, the issue of illegal dwellings that keep on mushrooming in this area, as well as the lack of service delivery that they say is a constant problem in this community. So they're saying at this point, if the mayor is not prepared to come here to Alex will burn. So that's what we're seeing this evening, as the residents have taken again their anger to the streets. They're saying that they're not going to move here. They're going to continue here until they get some sort of officials to come here. We do know that the Premier of Gauteng, David Makura, will be making his way here tomorrow to come and meet with the community. You recall, this was one of their demands, or the request by the community, that if the mayor cannot come to hear their demands, then they want the Premier of the province to come here to Alex to listen to them. So we have confirmed with the office of the Premier that indeed the Premier will be here tomorrow to come and listen to the concerns of the residents of Alexandra. We also have word that the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, will also be making his way here on Thursday to come and meet up with the residents. But of course, the residents saying at this point they don't want the mayor to come here in Alexandra. They're saying that the mayor, they've asked for the mayor too many times to come to this place, and he's simply just ignored their calls for him to come down. This is the fourth attempt where they've tried to get the mayor to come here, and they're saying that now they don't want the mayor to come here at all. They're saying that Herman Mashaba is not welcomed here in Alexandra anymore. They're saying that even if the president himself were to come on Thursday, if he's going with Mayor Herman Mashaba, they will not listen to the president. They're saying that they will not listen to the president. They want him to come on his own. They don't want the mayor of Johannesburg, who they say has continually neglected and has shown some sort of arrogance, as they put it, to their demands for him to come and address the needs of this community, for him to come and hear the grievances of this community. They're saying that at this point, they don't want to even hear from the city of Joburg. At this point, it is getting dark and it is getting quite dangerous for us to be here as journalists as well. So there are no police here at this stage. There's no police presence that's here. So we are here on our own. But of course, at this point, residents saying that they're going to continue with their shutdown. Let me see if I can get and speak to some of them on why they've now decided to close the stretch of road. Baba, if you can just join in. Explain to us, why have you decided to come here and close the street?
We decided to come here to close the street because we want the community services, everything. It's not going well. Everything is doing it's bad. Everything. Even the people of all of them, they are doing bad with everything. And I fakela community workshop. Tindo tayo na teko e vanhu va le handle. Tindo tayo na teko swilo hinkwaswo swi tekiwa hi vanhu va le handle. A ku na lexi xi nga right. Loko munhu wo vabya sweswiwani ambulance yi ta teka 5 hours hinkwayo va ha yimeli ku munhu a za a fa ma vona.
Okay, so obviously raising issues of poor service delivery. Sisi, let's talk to you as well. Why have you decided to come and close this road? We know that the shutdown was supposed to continue tomorrow. Why have you decided to start it now?
Okay, kenale ntho e sale ka ngwadisa go 80 ngwadisitse for ntlu le since ke ngwadisa ka 1999 le a isotswe dintlu tsa rona di tjeri ko nthomola a re re ntlu tsa go dula dintlu di rena la ke dipula mara re mo South Africa re mo South Africa re ya Zimbabwe a keni
the situation getting out of hand here. We'll have to try and move away from this crowd that is now come here and collected here to try and speak to us. Of course, the residents raising issues of service delivery again. It's so many years for them to get housing. So at this point, let me come back to you in studio because it seems as if most of the protesters are now gathered here where we are standing.
Okay, sorry, mister. We're not going to vote because
Mangoba Mkhono, our colleague who's live in Alexandra, Makgaketla Mohlabe is still with us. Makgaketla, so obviously the whole issue is about